Hi again, everybody. I'm Dan Hoard at Camp Higher Ground here in rural Indiana, where aside from the masks on the coaches, staff, and yours truly, at least when I'm around people, it looked like a normal football practice for the UC Bearcats today. The Cats have been at it for about a week now with the hope and expectation that they'll be playing football this fall.
I feel great about what it is that we're doing. And I try not to spend a whole lot of time. The schedule stuff doesn't bother me. Obviously, when the MAC dropped, Mr. Cunningham and I had kind of talked, said, yeah, we would love to try to find some other games. So I think I'm not worried about that. I've kind of let him do that. Whatever it is that they're doing on their part, I think the unique thing for me is with all the things that are going on, whether it's the MAC, whether it's, hey, the Big Ten's going to make a statement. The only thing I worry about is the mindset of our 110, 12, 14 guys that we've got out here. And that's enough, believe me. There's plenty there to try to navigate through. Just with everything, I think, some way, somehow, we've got to just continue to do a great job at communication and not allow those outside world things to affect us. There's a lot of things that are going to be dictated to us, but we need to control the things that we can control.
Camp Higher Ground is the closest thing in college football to a bubble. The players and coaches don't leave for a 3-week period, but they do hear and read the latest news, including suggestions that the season is in jeopardy.
It's very difficult. I mean, I can't tell you that's not difficult for me. And I'm a guy that lives under a rock and doesn't read anything. But it is very difficult. You don't have to ask them. You don't have to have a meeting with them to see it. You can see it in demeanors. You can see it in body language. But I think that when we do get that chance, we're kind of out here and with not a whole lot of other things, and all we have is each other, which is really a great thing. Once we do get to the field, once we can kind of lock our minds into doing what we love to do, I think they've been great. But it's a roller coaster. I mean, yesterday was a much more difficult day than we have had in probably any days. Today it looks like it went really well this morning. And I think our guys are in a better place, but that's as a whole. But that's the job of us as a coach. There's maybe a lot more time that needs to be spent off the field, not teaching football, but really trying to get down to what it is that those guys in each one of those unit rooms, what's going through their head, maybe personally, and a lot of things. So a lot of time is spent with that for sure.
The Bearcats are still scheduled to open the season on September 3rd against Austin Peay, but then don't have another game until conference play begins a month later, October 3rd, against USF. Head coach Luke Fickell would like to add another game to the schedule, but that obviously remains very much in flux. With the Bearcats at Camp Higher Ground, I'm Dan Hoard for GoBearcats.com.